Hello, welcome to Die Rollin. I'm currently in my conservatory getting the will to play this game of Dungeon Saga Origins. I am really not looking forward to playing this one again. I had to go away, take a few moments to collect myself. I'm about to reset the game and play it, but the weather is matching my mood at the moment. I'm pretty kind of dreading going back to Dungeon Saga Origins because I do not believe I'm going to be able to get past this level now. I've lost all of my equipment. Anyway, join me at the table. Let's see if I manage to do it and if my mood and the weather improves. So we are back straight after my my defeat from last time. We're doing the Kel Master again and hopefully managing to get through this. Otherwise it's going to be it's going to be quite a long series where I'm just keep retrying to do this level over and over again. If I can't do this level this time, I'm going to probably try and do something to reduce the difficulty in some way. But hey, there we go. I'm going to shuffle up the exploration deck. I put the traps back out. I can't find where I put my other revive tokens, so we're going to have 3 there for the moment, but put one back to remember that we actually have 4. Everyone has got their full health back up. Madriga has got the Caress of Dureg. It gives her a +1 to her armor. We did have like a great hammer in kind of reserve, but unfortunately, because everyone got knocked out, it's all gone, as is all of our money, I believe. So happy days. Madriga does still have her her feat mastery, so she can use both of her feats. She has got sure shot once per game. Magic can reroll any one of her die when making sheet action. Jane Commenth, our cleric, she has got Stormbreaker still because it's a legendary artifact. So that's pretty handy. She has the Talon of Colossi, giving her a +1 to her dice attack, and she has a redemption ability which gives 2 health to a person. Haderis of Wolfmarch has his Gladespun shirt. Sacred in Spirit, so he can heal stuff. Warrior's Blessing, so he can add +2 combat. And, Sacred in Spirit gives +2 armor. Gift of Grace heals 2. He's going to use his Fist of Iron to beat everybody up. And also, we're going to use Righteous Strike, by the way, for Jane. So she's going to move up to 4 in attack. Sauli of Tarkis only has a spell exercise. She hasn't got anything else. And we're going to use his Valiant Charge, so he runs up to someone and does a 4 dice attack on them. So let's see how we get on, guys. I don't fancy my chances, but there we go. So the Kel Master, Adventure 3. The stench of damp furry animal waste was the first thing to hit the heroes. They crept onto the bone-strewn floor of a dark room. A shrill and wretched voice called out to them from beyond the door just ahead. Think you can grog and hurt me pets and get away with it? No chance, you snozzers. You hurt one, you hurt us all, and my pups are hungry for the scrap. So, let's just go for this and see what happens. All the dogs, if they get a 6 on their attack, they get to add an additional dice to the fight. But you know what? That's not going to happen. I'm going to kick their asses. Deal with the punks. So, we're going to start with Saulian. He's got the best defense. So, 1 to open this door up. That's the end of his go. Deal with it, punks. The Mauled Beast Pup activates straight away. And it attacks Saulian. And already it's getting an additional dice this. Those 2 are soaked up. Saulian takes 1 damage. Okay, Jane's going to move up next. And we are on the aggressive mood of the Overlord at the moment. Jane is going to try to attack with Stormbreaker. All 3 are hits. All 3 are blocked. Haderis next. 5, 4, and a 1. And 2 4s, so unfortunately, nope. Doesn't manage to do anything. And Madriga, I don't believe. Well, do you know what? That dog isn't in the room, so I think we can explore. And she finds a trap. So let's roll the dice. 4. So it's a gas trap. Gas trap, she has to roll equal to or less than her current armor, which is 3. And she got a 4, so she takes the damage. Overlord's turn, this guy activates and attacks. And out of everybody, he's going to try and take out Hadaris. Actually, I was rolling too many dice because he's currently outnumbered. So the 2 is, is soaked up. We use Saulian's special to reroll one of these dice. Nope. And it was the 6. We should have rolled an additional dice on there anyway. So that's 1 damage to Hadaris. Okay, on to the hero's turn. So let's go for it. Going to start with Saulian. He's not very happy about what's going on in this place at the moment. A 6, a 3, and a 2. 4 and a 3. The dog is no more. We all know that dogs, there are going to be more of them coming. That's just how this game works on this level. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he couldn't move any more spaces because he doesn't have his thief shoes anymore. Magica, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Magica's going to explore in this area. And she finds a stash of gold. It's 50 gold. We're going to roll the dice, see if we have anything else bad happen. Of course we do. On a score of 2 or less, you take 1 damage. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to use the redemption for Jane Clemth to give 2 health back to Madriga. Hadaris is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to use his special ability to heal Saulian 1 health as well. Overlord's turn, there's no one on there, so we're going to be placing a spawn point on a hero starting place. I believe that's what that means. We go to the starting place of where the heroes began last round. Okay, so on to this next bit. We're going to go through and see if we can trigger a trap off. We're going to get Saulian to go 1, 2, open this up, and it is a booby trap. So booby traps are something new to this particular kind of campaign. And what they do. So goblins are notorious for their ingenuity and trickery when it comes to traps. When a floor trap is encountered and the tiles reveals a booby trap, it has been sprung. The Overlord determines the type of trap encountered as normal, will instead apply its effect to an alternative hero within 4 squares of that hero who triggered the trap, rather than the original target. So, booby trap happens and is going to hit Hadaris instead, because Hadaris is the one who's got the least amount of health. It's going to be a poison dart. So it's a 3 dice attack. Which, of course, Hadaris is hit by. Okay, so we're now going to go for Jane. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to open the door for 5. Okay, there's nothing else you can really do there. So we're going to check for an interrupt, which there will be one. So we're going to move this guy 1, 2, 3, and he's going to try to attack. 6 and a 1. That attack works, takes 1 damage onto Jane. And we use an interrupt token. Like I say, I've misplaced one of my interrupt tokens on the table somewhere. I cannot see it. So we're just going to know that that's happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hadaris is coming in. Come on, Hadaris, you got this. 6, a 4, and a 2. The armor is 2. A 5 and a 3. Well done, Hadaris. You did get this. I'm proud of you. Check for an interrupt. We do not have one. So Madriga next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can get in there, and I kind of feel like it's overkill using we know how many like monsters come out later on, so it's overkill using her like double attack at this point. So we're just going to attack once and hopefully take someone out. Not with that roll, we're not. She's going to use a sure shot. Okay, 4, 4, and a 3. 5 and a 1, yeah, so we've taken one out. And we'll take out the guy nearest to the treasure chest. It's now the Overlord's turn, so he's going to move 1 space in front of the doorway, and he's going to attack Madriga. Double 4s, that's going to do it. But she got a 5 and a 4 and a 2, so she blocks that. Fantastic. On to the next round. Madriga's going to start us off with trying to kill this guy with arrows again. And that's a pretty decent attack. So his shield cannot do anything to defend against that. They are gone. So that's 1. She's then going to go, so 1 movement, 2 to open the door up. 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's an Orkling. And she would have faced, we'll have her walking backwards so she can not have anything in her rear arc. Okay, Saulian, makes sense him going first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jane's going to go 1, 2, and she's going to search in here. She finds a small gem, 75 gold. I have shuffled these up, guys. But get ready for marauding monster. No, it's the Scroll of Dimension. So, yeah, we kind of have used... That was out last time, so I feel like my shuffling was pretty bad. So that's that searched, and... actually, I think we're supposed to be on the aggressor side, because we did spring a trap. So, we sprang a trap last time for Madriga, sorry. It would have been an interrupt. So before Saulian got down there, that would have come over here to try to attack her. Sorry guys, just rewinding there. So there's a chance it has actually hurt her. Nope, she blocked it, which meant Saulian's turn. He would have moved into there and he would have attacked this dog instead of just kind of standing there like an idiot. So let's see if he's able to do anything cool here. Okay, so we got a 6, a 3, and a 2. It's outnumbered. A 3 and a 2. So, yeah, we've killed the dog. Jane would have then done her action. Then, Hadaris, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. Okay, so we're now going to spawn a more beast there. And I think we also spawn one, it's on each spawn point, so I think we spawn one at the beginning as well. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below, guys. So, let's get Madriga to come out first. We want to go in here because we do know there is something Saulian or one of the other guys can have. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Open the door for 4. And she's going to go 5. And she's going to try and kill that more beast pup, because those guys, in my mind, are the biggest threat on the board. We are in the aggressive mood, so we are going to get interrupts happening now. Sorry, so that was my roll there. Six, 6, and a 4. So the Morbius pup avoids it, and we then go to check for an interrupt. We do not have an interrupt. So next, we're going to get. I feel like Saulian and Tarkus need to go in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to be attacking the Morbius. Well, he's going to attack the goblin. He's only got 2 dice for this though, because he is outnumbered now. Well, they're pretty good dice. 5 and a 1. Saulian's taken out. That guy there, we check for an interrupt. We do not have one. The next one definitely will be an interrupt though. So, Hederis. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Hederis is going to try to beat up this dog. Well, he's not going to do it with that, so we're going to check for an interrupt, which we definitely have one. So we'll get this dog over here to attack Hederis. Hederis having only 2 hit points left. 5 and a 2. The 2 is soaked up. And he blocks that, so that worked out okay. Jane is the last one, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's going to use a righteous... Do we want to use our righteous strike at this point? No, we're gonna save onto that. So that's just going to be end of her go. So now activate all the monsters, starting with the one that's furthest away. So this guy over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's barking all the way up there. This one's going to come in next. 1, 2. Jane's actually got the least amount of health, so she's going to go for... The dog's going to attack Jane. So if we just move it there instead. 3 dice attack. 5, a 3, and a 3. Those 3s are soaked up. The Lord is with Jane. She blocks that attack. So the next attack is up the top there. This dog over here is going to attack Hederis because Hederis is weak. They can sense the weakness. But Hederis manages to use his monk skills to avoid that attack. Okay, so we're going to go for Saulian again. This time he's rolling 3 dice. All 3 are hits. And a 4 and a 3 is not going to cut it. So the 4's blocked by that. The 3 does block that out, but the 2 goes through. So that pup is dead. And then he's going to move. Oh, we should have... Oh, there were no... He's going to be 1, 2. There. I was going to say I should have spawned a new monster at the beginning of every round. However, we had all the more beast pups on the board. So Hederis is going to search this. He finds the Blessed Tabard of Tarkis. So he's going to move 2 spaces out and he's going to give that to Saulian. So Saulian is now an armor of 5, so he should be pretty tough to beat there. Jane's going to go next and she's going to try and kill this with Stormbreaker. All those are hits. And a 6 and a 2, so 6 beats the 4, the 3 beats the 2. So that's what we're looking at. She's killed it. She is then going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we open the door for 5? No, she's going to stay there. Okay, so it means Madriga. Madriga's going to search in this place. Why not? And she finds a stash of gold. So it's 50 gold. Will she find a trap again? No, so just 50 gold. So she found some cashola. And she is now going 6 spaces this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to leave it there. So, enemies on the board. Yes, we have one just behind this door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This dog is barking on their way. We're then going to place a monster on every spawn point. That is how I believe it is played. So, yeah, there's one back there as well. We're in the passive mood. So, part of me feels like we should maybe try and take out these dogs first. But at the same time, let's just open the door and get into business. So open this door up. So that was Jane opening that door up. She's then going to move into 1 here. And she's going to attack. Armor of this guy is 1 at the moment because of Stormbreaker. And thank God for that because that was a terrible roll. But a worse roll for the bad guys. So 3 beats the 2, 2 beats the 1. And Jane beats this guy here. We then check for an interrupt. No interrupt. Madriga is going to go next, so she's going to go 1, 2, and she's going to shoot at this guy. Hopefully, enough to kill him. 5, 5. So those are the only ones that go through. And he got a 4 and a 1. So that guy is gonzo also. Right, we're going to get Hadaris next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 there. And do I want to risk searching for something? Yeah, I might as well search. So hopefully this is all right. So elixir of action. The hero may retain this card and use it at any time. When used, the card is discarded and the hero gets to perform an action instead of moving. This does not count as their normal action for this turn. Follow standard action rules and things. So basically, if you have this, you can do 2 actions in a go. That's pretty handy. Okay, and then the second card, please, not a marauding monster. It's gold. So 10 gold, but hero's combat range value could be low by 1. That's fine. Yeah, so we get 10 gold. We need as much gold as possible, guys, because we have no equipment. Okay, check for an interrupt. Nothing there. So we're going to get Saurian 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so activating monsters starting with 1 furthest away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is attacking Saurian. Needs 6s to actually hurt him now. Which he got 1, so he gets to roll an additional another dice. Sorry. So they're all soaked up. And he's blocked that. Great. Next guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them soaked up. Feeble attacks for all. We can't place anything down spawn points because we've run out of space for that. So we're going to start with Saurian. He's going to try and thin the herd a little bit. So he's only rolling 2 dice for this attack. And he got a 5 and a 2. And they got much more than that. So we're to the aggressive side. Small gems, so nothing there. Okay, so we are going to get Hadaris to go 1, 2, open this door. 3, 4. And do we want to explore? Yeah, let's explore. So we find marauding monsters. We can't place these because there aren't any available to place. So yeah, great. Happy with that. We check for an interrupt. We do get an interrupt. So one of the doggos attacks our man Saurian. Gets a 6, so it gets to roll an additional dice. So that's soaked up. Saurian has 2 dice to defend this. And this time around he doesn't manage to, so it's 1 damage onto him. Right, so next we're going to go for... Jane's got to attack, to be fair, because she's right next to them. So she's going to attack this doggo there with Stormbreaker. The dog is outnumbered, which is great. The 5 beats the 5, 3 beats the 2. She's killed a dog. So then she was facing a different way. I used her movement point to change which direction she was looking at. So that's the end of her go. We check for an interrupt. No interrupts. Madriga's go now. So Madriga is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will keep them there for the moment. Right, so that's the end of the player's turn. We're back to our lovely passive mode overlord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is attacking. All of them fail. Needs a 6. We're then spawning stuff, so we'll put on the closest spawn point, which is there. We're going to start with Saurian of Tarkus. So he's going to try and kill this doggo. Terrible roll there. Yeah, so we're back to the aggressive side. Saulian could not manage to defeat that dog. We check for an interrupt even, an overrupt? No, interrupt there. He's then going to, actually, before we do that, we are going to try and move him. So the dog gets a free attack. Oh, maybe it's going to do this. So it's 1/6 to defend. Okay. So yeah, it's a damage on him, but he does get to move away. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to open up the door. We check for the interrupt at that point. We're then going to open up this door. So Magic got open that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's going to do her hail of arrows. So she gets 3 attacks. We're hoping to take down the goblin bigot with this. Okay, so the goblin bigot's armor is 3. So, and he's got 4 dice to defend this with. Yep, so that's defended. We're just going to roll the dice to then say who we're targeting. So that one, we're going to target the goblin sharp stick. So yeah, that one is gone. And then the last one, I'm going to try and hit this bigot. Yep, so it managed to defend itself. So it's just there, slashing away at the arrows that are coming through. We check if we have an interrupt to this point. We do not. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to say Hederis can make it all the way up there. He's going to try and punch this guy in the face, in the throat of all places. So we managed to do 1 damage to the goblin bigot with Hederis. I'm happy with that. Let's go and check the small gems there. And then we are going to use Jane. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's going to use the Scroll of Dimension on herself to move her an additional 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now her action was casting a spell, so she doesn't get to have another go then. But she does manage to get herself closer to the bigot, which reduces his attack value. So let's go for monsters. Oh, and actually I have to roll to see the boss. What is the boss going to be doing? So the boss actually goes first this time. So he's going to try and attack Hederis, because Hederis doesn't have as many hit points. So only 3 dice. The 2 is soaked up. Hederis is rolling 3 dice here. Okay, so Jane is going to use the special ability to get those 2 to be re-rolled. No, doesn't do anything. That's 1 more damage on Hederis of Wolf March. That is a shame. So next is dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this dog is able to actually catch up with Saulian and to try to bite through that lovely new tabard he has. Oh, it manages to get 1 hit in there. 2 hits. Oh, another damage I think here coming through. No! Well done, Saulian. Here's the reason we had you on the team. Okay, so we're going to do the Righteous Strike with Jane. She's basically rolling 4 dice attacks here, and that's her ability gone. We're going to chuck in the Talon. Do we chuck in the Talon of Colossus? Yeah, we'll chuck them. We want to do damage. So it's 5 dice. Oh my god, that is the worst roll. Only 1 of those goes through and it's a 4. Yep, okay, so that does a damage. So we're in aggressive mode. Aggressive mood mode. Let's see if we got an interrupt. We do have an interrupt. So we're going to get the goblin bigot to attack. It's going for Hederis. 4, a 3, and a 1. So the 1 is soaked up. And Hederis is able to block that. Hederis is going to go next. He doesn't like the fact that this goblin bigot's attacking him. So 6, a 2, and a 2. Yeah, another damage. Check for interrupt. We do get an interrupt, so the bigot attacks back. And that is a lovely attack from the bigot. I think Darius is down again. 6, a 3, and a 2. So yeah, so nothing we can do to alter that, I don't believe. So Darius is knocked out. We've used our interrupt there. Madriga can now finally shoot over his corpse. So she's going to shoot 6, 6, and a 4. He's got 4 dice again though, because he's not surrounded. And he got a 6, 6, and 2 1s. So that's another damage, and that's Goblin Bigot deaded. So we have, she's avenged the death there of her buddy. She's then going to go 1, 2, and open this door up. And there is just another door in here. Now, I'm kind of gaming this a little bit because I knew that if I killed one of the Morbius pups, I'd be spawning them in this room. So it kind of makes sense to... It kind of feels like it makes sense for Saulian to just kind of like try to just defend them as best he can. Because if I kill any of them now, they're going to be spawning at this point and then doing some... Yeah, doing some damage to my guys. So we're going to try and see if Saulian can move away. So this dog gets an attack, misses. So he's going to go 1, 2. And then, do you know what? Should we search in here? Yes, search in here. So we find a scroll of pausing. Target must be visible until the end of the next round. Target may not take any actions. Well done, Saulian. Another great use there. And then I should have checked for an interrupt. They should have checked for an interrupt after the after Madriga's go, so it wouldn't have been an interrupt, and that's the end of the round. So our dogs go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's attacking Saulian with 3 dice. All of them misses. The next one comes in. 3 dice attack. All of them misses. Feeble attacks. Okay, Hidaris of Wolf March. He's coming back to life, and that's his entire turn taken. Okay, Madriga is going to... no, we'll get Jane. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's searching. And we've got to search in here, guys, because if we don't go in here and use this little sword thing I've just put down on there, then unfortunately we won't be able to complete the level. And I'll be honest, I'd be pretty frustrated if I was playing this and didn't know that and gone all the way to the end. If I hadn't searched around for that, found this thing, gone all the way to the end, which is through several more rooms, if I'd gotten then and I couldn't actually go through, I'd be really annoyed. But I've got to backtrack now. So that's not the best level design, if I'm honest. We have opened a secret door, so we check to see if we spawn any rolling monsters. We then check for an interrupt. No interrupt. Okay, Madriga's going to come in next. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. She's opening this door. I think she can get there. She's going to try and shoot this this new goblin she's seen lurking in there. Okay, so they're going through. Just don't get a 6 and a 4 at him. Oh, put it out there. So she fails. Check for an interrupt. No interrupt. Saulian at this point is going to try and attack one of these dogs. A 6 and a 1 won't be enough. We check for an interrupt. No interrupt. Okay, so well, actually, that was the end of the round. We shouldn't have checked for an interrupt, I don't believe. We're on to the round, so starting with the monsters first away. So this guy's going to go in. 1, 2. Start attacking Jane. 6 and a 3. The 3 is soaked. So, yeah, unfortunately, she takes 1 damage. Sharpstick comes in, so he's got to get in next to her. Her armor is reduced by 1 now. So her armor is currently 2. takes an additional damage. She's nearly knocked the hell out. Dog time. So our first dog. Our second dog. And this dog, our third dog. Sorry, dog. And then this guy over here moves in, so Magic can't shoot him now. 3 and a 1, both soaked up. Okay, new round. So Hadaris is going to use the Gift of Grace. Doesn't have to be able to see Jane, but is able to do it through a wall. So that's his action. She gets 2 hit points back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in there to kind of help her out a little bit. We're then going to get Jane to activate. She's going to try and take out the sharp stick guy. And she got a 5 and a 2. That is enough. But a 2 and a 2, that manages to block it, so we're on the aggressive side. So do we get an interrupt at this point? We do not. Okay, so Magica's trying to fight this guy. That wasn't a terrible roll. We moved it back a bit. Sorry, guys. 6, a 5, and a 4. That's all right. Yeah, definitely better than a 5 and a 4. So she kills that guy. Oh, sorry. This is a secret door. Ignore the door there, guys. So she kills that guy. There we go. Perfect. And then we may as well move her. Well, we'll move her back there. She's going to just chill out in there for a little bit. Can't remember if I checked for an interrupt there. So I'm going to check for an interrupt. I have an interrupt. So we're going to go for the pointy stick guy against Jane. Double 6s. Oof. Yep. Another damage on Jane. Then Sorny Atarkus, he's going to try and kill a dog. Double 4s. So yeah, they're fine. Right, so we go into dogs are going to attack first. First dog. Second dog. Got a 6. We roll another dice. 2 6s. Can Saulian defend? He cannot. He takes another damage. And then the last dog. Oh, got to roll 1 additional dice. A 6, 6, and a 4. 6 and a 3. He takes another damage, and he is knocked out. Boshk. Right, then we go for the goblin sharp stick. 5 and a 1. 5 and 4. Jane's fine. Goblin rabble. Another damage to Jane. Okay, so we'll start with Sorny Atarkus. He's going to regenerate. Ooh. We're then going to get Hadaris to try and kill the this guy, the sharp stick. 4 and a 1 and a 1. That ain't going to do jack. Diddly, we're on the aggressive side. Let's check for an interrupt. There is an interrupt. So we're going to get sharp stick to attack Jane. 3 and a 2. Nothing going on there. Okay, Jane is going to go next. She's going to try and take out one of these guys. Come on. 3 and a 2. That is, both of those will go through. Need to get a very bad roll for these goblins, which we did not. So we check for an interrupt. Nothing. Okay. Magica's going to have to come in and help out. 1, 2. She's going to try and kill this guy. 4, 4. 1 and 6. So we're still going. Stash of gold, so no interrupt. Sorny Atarkus, can he take out one of these guys? Kind of wish that we had a different ability with him. So we're going to use his Valiant Charge. So he basically charges straight into the monster right in front of him and does a 4 dice attack against it. because he's just fed up with this at this point. And I mean, why wouldn't you? Definitely would be. So he moves 2 spaces away and smashes into a wall. So we do another 2 dice attack against him, which that was a 6 and a 1. It won't be enough to kill him. And then we can do our movement. So we're going to try and move into this room here. So he's going to have 2 attacks against him. First attack, nothing. Second attack, nothing. So he's going to move 1, 2. Those dogs are relentless. I am really not enjoying these dogs. They are so powerful. It's just they're so quick, and they've got 3 dice attack. The Morbius pup is an absolute beast. And when you keep spawning them every round, yeah, they're just relentless. Okay, so speaking of relentless, we go for the enemies that are the furthest away. So it's going to be this guy. 1, 2, 3. Did not like Saulian attacking him like that. He goes, but he doesn't manage to get through Saulian's tabard. So the next guy, 1, 2, is in there. He's attacking Saulian as well. This kind of reminds me of what happened last time, guys. We all got stuck in a room. 1, 2, he's attacking as well. He's managed to get 1 hit in. Okay, so that is 1 damage onto Saulian. Oh no, we're going to use his well drilled to turn that into a 6, using his boon and ignoring taking any damage. Fantastic. Right, Goblin Sharpstick is attacking Jane because she has 1 hit point left. And that is probably going to do it. Yep. Jane is knocked onto her ass. And then, so that was a sharp stick. This guy's going to move 1, 2 next to Saulian, and he's going to attack Saulian. 6 and a 3, so one of those has gone through, but Saulian managed to block it. On to a new round, and one absolute clusterfuck of a turn, guys. So we're going to start with Jane, obviously. Oh, she's back to full health, and that's the end of her go. She is doing nothing, but our man, Hadaris the Wolf March, is going to use Fist of Iron to try and take out every mother trucker in the room. So he does a 5 dice attack against our man on the left, our sharp stick. Okay, so that's pretty good attack. Yep, sharp stick is gone. Then our goblin rabble, not as good, but good enough. So Hadaris has done that. Well done, Hadaris. Don't believe what they say about you, mate. Magica's going to go next. 1, 2, 3. She's interacting with that, which opens a door later on in the level. And Saulian may as well try and take somebody out. 6 and a 5. That's not bad. That is good. He actually kills somebody. So I'm going to kill this dog here. And what a beautiful, beautiful turn that was, guys. We've killed off one of the dogs, which is nice. But they're coming straight back. So the first dog is attacking Saulian. 1 hit in there. We roll another dice. So 160's got to defend. He does not. So that is 1 damage. The other one attacks him now. Managed to get a hit in there. Another damage onto Saulian. I want to get Saulian out with that tabard because that is such a great... like this only strategy I've got here is basically using him to slow down these Morbius pups, which are just spawning. Okay, so we're going to get Hadaris to go next. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's searching. Jane's going to come in and she's going to try and help. She's going to use Stormbreaker. Now, I don't think he is in her front arc because she can't hit him through the wall. So I think the only thing visible in her front arc is that guy. So I'm going to say she's got a 3 dice attack. I don't care what you say, guys. Need every help I can get at this point. That dog is outnumbered. And Jane has killed it with Stormbreaker. Saulian of Tarkus is going to go now. He's going to... Now he's got 3 dice. He's going to try and kill this guy. Let's move this back a little bit. So 2 5s and a 1. I will not say he's outnumbered because I do not believe that... Yeah. That Jane is in his front arc. Boom! There's 2 dead. Saulian, however, is going to stay where he is because he needs to be there to help slow everybody down. Okay, so I don't think Madriga's gone yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If only there was an Overwatch option. So she's going to just move there. Well, you know what? That makes no sense because she'll stay there. And take the elixir of action off of Hederis. Okay, so we're on to the bad guy's turn. So we're going to start with this guy. He's going to move 1 there, and he's going to attack Saulian. All of those blocked. Next, we're up here. So starting with the ones that furthest away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to attack Hederis. Hederis has less health. Guys, I'm just going to remove this bookcase because, to be fair, we don't need it on the table. 5 and a 1 against Hederis. He blocked it. And then this rabble can't actually get through, so he's going to kind of stay there. So we've got a bit of a train going on. Right, on to the next round. Spawning pups. Hederis is going to try and kill one of these guys. Well, let's get Jane. No, she can't. Hederis is going to try and kill one of these guys. 5, a 2, and a 1. I do not like my chances here. Yeah, it's fine. So Saulian couldn't do anything there. Jane is going to stay where she is as well. So we're going to get Hederis to activate next. He's got 2 people in his kind of front arc there. So he's only rolling 2 dice for this attack. 2 6s though. Snake eyes. Boom. Right, I think that we've got line of sight on that goblin archer, so we're going to try and shoot it with Madriga. The goblin archers we've got a 1 for their armor. So, boom, they're gone. And yeah, we'll end her go there. We are actually in the aggressive mode because we failed to kill somebody, so I should have checked for an interrupt after Saulian's go. And then an interrupt after Hederis' go. Interrupt after Madriga, so nothing there. Jane's go. Jane is going to move 1, 2 there to try and help for when these guys activate. So, starting from furthest away. The little dog just entered stage right there. So this dog is going to be attacking Saulian. Got 1 hit. Yep. 1 damage on Saulian. If he takes 1 more damage, he's out of it. He's knocked out. Okay, so the next dog is attacking Saulian. Misses. Right, then we have the goblin archer. I'm going to move them. We're going to say that they can attack Madriga from there because Madriga was able to attack ranged. So 4, 5, and a 2. She blocks that. Then the rabble moves in, attacking Hederis. 5 and a 1. 5. Okay, we're going to get Hederis first. No dogs to spawn because we're all on the board. Hederis is going first. 5, a 2, and a 1. Oh, so he fails. On the aggressive side, do we have an interrupt? We have an interrupt, so more Beast Pup attacking Saurian because we could take out Saurian if we're lucky. Nope, nothing there. So we're then going to go to Jane, trying to attack one of those dogs. That's a pretty good roll there. It's only got 2 dice. Beto. She's then going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We check for an interrupt. We get one, so this last dog attacks Saurian again. Got a 6, so we roll another dice. 2. So he blocks that. It's going to be Saurian's go now. He's going to try and attack this dog and hopefully kill it. Okay, that's a pretty good roll. Would be enough. Oh my God, I can't believe we did that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We might have broken through. Check for an interrupt at this point. Nothing. And then I believe it's Madriga's go. So Madriga is going to attack this goblin rabble in front of her. Got 6 of 4 and a 2. The 2 soaked up. 2 and a 1. It's gone. She's going to use this, the elixir of action, to instead of move, she's going to shoot. She's going to try and kill this last goblin, split her off. We might have managed to break through the defenses here, guys. Pretty crappy roll. Oh my God, Snake Eyes. We've done it. We've broken through their defense line. Oh my God, this could work out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're pretty quick on the coming back though. That's the thing. Another one appearing just behind the other one. These guys have got to run like the wind. Okay, so Hederis is going to go first. No, Jane will go first. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a trap. It is a gas trap. They need to roll under their armor value. They did it. It's the end of their go though. We're on the aggressive mood, so we see if we can form an interrupt. We cannot. That was fortunate. Okay, so every round we're going to have people doing interrupts. Saurian is going to have to just run for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to do a search in here. Why a search, you say? Well, that's because there is a hidden door that I do not know about, but I do know about. But if I didn't look at the book, I wouldn't know about. But if I wasn't looking at the book, I wouldn't know what I was doing. So I'm just going to put a door there. Roll a dice. We would have put a marauding monster in there, but we don't need to. Gold is the next one, so nothing to worry about there. We're then going to Hederis to go next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I didn't spawn what was in that room, sorry. Oh, I must have flipped that accidentally. We have one final trap, and we know it's actually a trap. That's up there. And we're having our old buddies, the skeletons, out. So we have a Dwarf Revenant, Skeleton Archers, and Skeleton Warriors to contend with now, as well as the Moor Pups, which are increasingly getting on to catching up with us. But we have a small gems, which means we can at least move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if we can find something. Stash of gold. 50 gold coins. And nothing to worry about there. So Magica's got a ton of cash from this, so 150 gold. Right, it's now the bad guy's turn, starting with the ones that are furthest away. Hot on the heels here. Okay, so we're back onto the next round. Going to make our way through these skeletons pretty quickish before these dogs catch up to us. So I'm going to try and break the line. 1, 2. You know, it makes more sense for Jane to go first. So 1, 2. Jane reduces down his armor to 1. So both of those are going to go through. He blocks. We're in the aggressive side of the Overlord now. Okay, and no interrupt there. So that's unfortunate. Darius is going to move in. 3-3. 2-5. So, yep, our guys are just activating. So we're going to move this guy in here to try and take out Saulian of Tarkus with his Tabard of Terror. Nope, we're going to get Saulian to activate now because the dogs are gaining on us. 5, 3, and a 2. Yeah, he kills another one. He's going to move back 1. And then we're going to end our turn there. So, these guys are all piling in. This guy, 1, 2, 3, he's up there. And we've got a dog that's moved all the way up there. So lots of fun shenanigans happening here. So we're going to start with the dog at the back first. Going to attack Saulian. So it's 2 6s. He gets to roll another dice to that. So Saulian is out of it. There's nothing he can do about that. So yeah, Saulian is knocked out. KO, out the game, guys. Out the game. Right, so next we've got this guy attacking Hadaris. Yep, it manages to beat Hadaris, so 1 damage on Hadaris. This guy attacking Jane. 5 and 4, they're both going to go through. 6 and a 2, 1 damage to Jane. Right, we're on to the next round. We can spawn a new monster. The new monster goes just there. I'm hating this level, guys. I'm really hating this level. It just feels so tough. But Jane's gonna have to start first because, well, actually no, we're gonna get Jane. We're gonna get Magica to go. She can try and shoot this guy there. All those are going through. But of course it has a better roll than her. So, yep. The dog just jumps out of the way. We get a trap. So, interrupt. We're going to get this dog to attack Darius because it's closest. So all three of those are going through. It rolls an additional dice because of rules. So Hedera takes another damage. Jane next. Yep, check for an interrupt. Jane couldn't do any damage there. Nothing. These guys are absolutely getting mullered in here. Right, Hedera's 4 and a 2. That's not going to be enough. Check for an interrupt. Nope. Enemy's turn. Okay, so this guy's attacking. I mean, I can't defend all of that, so he's definitely taken the damage. One more and he's knocked out. This skeleton's going to attack him. You can always re-roll one that gets a 1. He blocks that. The skeleton is also going to attack Hedera because he can sense the weakness there. Hedera manages to pull through. That is great. Okay, so starting a new round. And Jane, Madrigal's trying to shoot that dog again. Boom, dog dead. Okay, so Hedera is going to go next. Double 6s. Can't get better than that. Boom. Kills that guy. Nice. Right. Jane. Five, 4 and a 3. All those are going through. 1 and a 4. Boof. That's gone. Jane moves forward a space. Right, enemy overlord's turn now. So starting with the ones furthest away. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attack Hedera from behind. Hedera is lost. There's no way they can block all of. Well, actually no. You can armor a 2. Armor a 2, Adam. Okay, I'll block that. Okay, so these archers, they can't shoot because they're closest. This guy can get through though, so he's going to come in first. And he's going to attack Jane with his massive 4 dice. One damage on Jane. This archer against Jane. 3 and a 1. 3 and a 6. Other damage to Jane. And the final archer attacks. 4 and a 1, we reroll 1s. 4 and a 3, the 3 soaked up. Jane blocks that. We live to fight another round. We spawn, of course, we spawn another dog on the board. And then we're going to start with Jane. No, we'll start with Madrigal. Madrigal's going to attack this dog. Wish we hadn't bothered. Okay, so we're in aggressive mood. Do we have a interrupt at this point? We do not. Jane is going to try to kill the skeleton archer. 1 damage, that's all it takes to kill one, so yeah, she kills a skeleton archer. And now it's the bad guy's turn. Okay, so this dog is attacking Madriga. Actually, no, this dog will move first and then attack Madriga with 3 dice. 4, 3, and a 1. She blocks that. And the next one attacks. 6, a 5, and a 1. A 3 and a 5. So Madriga takes an additional damage. The Dwarf Revenant is going to attack Jane. There's 1 hit point left. 1 has gone through, which is the 5 there. She blocks that. And the Skeleton Archer. 5 and a 6. Jane is out. Okay, so on to the next round. Madriga is fighting. Madriga's going to attempt to run through this. It's the only possible way. So she's going to try and move into this space. So she's going to take a 3 dice attack from 1 dog. Okay, she takes the damage there. The other dog attacks her. Another damage. So she's in this space. She's then going to try to move into there. So this dog is going to attack her again. They're all soaked up. And the Dwarf Revenant's going to try and attack her as she moves into that space. So that was 2 movement points. She's then going to try to move into this space here. So the Dwarf Archer first. 3 and a 3, they're blocked. And then the Dwarf Revenant. She takes a final damage because I only had 2 dice to roll for that. And I got 3 and a 2. So once again, guys, we've failed this mission.